Very warm good morning, my dear students. Welcome to this chemistry digital class. Hope so you are fine and preparing nowadays yourself for your upcoming term 1 exam. Dear student, as now the picture is very much clear that how the term 1 exam is going to be conducted. It is going to be online, it is going to be virtual. Now it is going to be, the mechanism has set that the exam is going to be taken in two parts. First part is objective and second part is subjective. Okay, so accordingly we are going to inform you, we are going to prepare you. The revision process is going on. Now it is my request from those students, those who somewhere was not serious in between, but now if still they will prepare themselves for the upcoming exam, they will do the revision properly. I hope they will get very good score. Okay, so dear students, nothing is impossible and no need to take worry. Everything is smooth and comfortable, as very less syllabus you got and there is chances to get more marks. Okay, so this is the best chance to practice where you are standing and are you getting ready for your upcoming exam or not. Okay, so although this video I was thinking to share on Saturday, but on Saturday I shared you the practical related to volumetric analysis. Hope so you watch that video and you have your practical notebook and you have noted down that practical notebook. Again I am telling you related to practical, you watch the video, try to understand the practical and just note down in your practical notebook, so that after that when you are coming to school you should not feel burden. Okay, so by that time 3 practical has done. One is double crystallization type practical we did, second is this volumetric practical. Okay, 1 practical we did of that is in +1 class. Okay, so 2 practical for +2 and 3 practical for +1 we have done. So let's start today's topic, that is from same chapter, general principle and processes of isolation of element. This could be the last topic of this chapter 6. So after that we are going to revise ourselves properly. Okay, so dear students, as we have studied that the story of this chapter started from occurrence of metal. So metal is found in free and combined state. Those metal which are non-reactive they found in free state. Those metal which are reactive those found in the combined state. Okay, and basically metal is divided into all elements are divided into this is elements divided into metals and non-metals. Metals are mostly found in earth crust, non-metals found in atmosphere. So now those metals which is found in the combined state, which is found in the earth crust, is known as mineral basically, and those minerals in which we can extract purely metal, which can get metal conveniently and economically, that those minerals are known as ore. Okay, so after that the process of extraction we studied, that in which metallurgy processes. The first process is crushing and grinding we studied. Second is concentration of ore, in which we did gravity separation, magnetic separation, froth flotation, liquefaction and leaching, which is called removal of unwanted material or impurities, that is known as matrix also. Okay, now extraction of crude metal if we will see from concentrated ore. So today we are going to do this first, that is we are dividing all the metals into 3 part according to reactivity, that least reactive metals, medium reactive metals and most reactive metals. Although this you have done in 10th class also, in which mercury, silver, gold are least reactive, zinc, iron, nickel, tin, lead, copper, these are medium reactive, potassium, calcium, sodium, magnesium, aluminum are coming under most reactive. So here least reactive, to extract least reactive is very simple, by roasting process. Medium reactive carbonate and sulfate form, which can be used calcination and roasting process, whereas most reactive can be extract by electrolytic process. Okay, so in detail now we are going to study this, so stay tuned and just pay attention. So the most important in the extraction of ore which we have studied, that most reactive, least reactive, medium reactive, in which medium reactive elements, some more questions are coming from medium reactive elements. As you can know, calcination and roasting are the process which help us to extract the medium reactive elements. The purpose is what in calcination, this can be the differentiation type also. So purpose is what? It is to remove the volatile impurities from the ore and melt ore pores. Okay, and made ore porous. It is the process of heating the concentration ore in the absence of air. which is called calcination, whereas this is the process of heating the concentrated ore in the presence of excess of air. It is in the absence of air, it is in the presence of excess of air. It is called calcination. This is called roasting. Okay. After that, what is ore? Ore, it is which type of ore it is extracting. This type of process, the calcination process, convert carbonated ore into metal oxide, whereas the roasting process to convert the sulfide ore into metal oxide. Okay, so zinc ore ZnCO3 will change into ZnO and CO2, which is selenine. There are few examples I have taken. Bauxite I have taken. Al2O3 2H2O is bauxite formula, which convert by heating Al2O3 plus 2H2O. Whereas calcium carbonate limestone is also there, which convert into calcium oxide and carbonate. So one important thing that you observe, that is it is giving carbon dioxide. Okay, this process, calcination process, giving carbon dioxide. Whereas in roasting, zinc sulfide in the presence of oxygen will give zinc oxide and sulfur dioxide. Whereas lead sulfide will give lead oxide and sulfur dioxide. Okay, so it means that it produce, so this process produce carbon dioxide and this process produce sulfur dioxide. Okay, so moisture is removed and water from hydrated oxide is removed in this particular process. Okay, so now there are some major definitions that we need to study under this process also. Flux is the first definition. Let me adjust this camera. Flux is the first. It is a chemical substance which combines the gangue with earthly impurities, which may still will be present in the calcined and roasted ore to form easily fusible material, which is called slag. Flux is what? It is the mixture of impurities plus flux, which will be fusible product. Okay, whereas pyrometallurgy is the next definition. The process of extraction of metal by heating the metal oxide with the suitable reducing agent, which is called thermal reduction or pyrometallurgy. And smelting is what? It is the process of extraction of metal by reduction of its oxides with carbon, charcoal, coke or carbon monoxide, which is called smelting. Means smelting is the process of extraction of metal, especially when we are using with the help of carbon, that is smelting. Okay, so these are the few definitions that can ask in exam, so you should be clear those definitions. Now dear student, I just want to bring it in your notice that we have studied medium reactive, in which calcination, roasting we studied in detail. Now when in every process in the end we are getting metal oxide, these metal oxides are not pure still, because oxides ore is there. So to remove this oxides ore, to remove the oxygen, now the reduction process is there, and in the reduction there are thermodynamic principle of metallurgy. Whereas thermodynamical principle of metallurgy is applying, so we are talking about the feasibility. फिजिबिलिटी मीन कौन सा ऐसा एलिमेंट है, ऐसा रिड्यूसिंग एजेंट है जो उस पर्टिकुलर मैटर के ऑक्साइड्स को रिमूव करे. तो हमें वो मेटल ऑक्साइड्स रिड्यूसिंग एजेंट के बारे में पता होना चाहिए. तो दैट इज थर्मोडायनामिक प्रिंसिपल, बिकॉज थर्मोडायनामिक प्रिंसिपल इज गिविंग अस फिजिबिलिटी. तो देयर आर टू टाइप ऑफ थर्मोडायनामिकल principle. First is Ellingham diagram, which is given by Ellingham, which talked about feasibility, and second is electrometallurgy, which talk about electrolysis. Okay, after that we are getting a pure metal, then the refining of metal. These all definitions I have shared already, notes to you. Once again I will share, so that note down and do prepare that. Okay, now if I am talking about thermodynamical principle of metallurgy, dear students, so you can see here one arrow I have made, this side, this side, this side. It is showing the relation of thermodynamic principle. It help us in deciding the temperature and the choice of reducing agent in reduction process, because when metal oxide need to be changed into simple metal, so we need to remove the oxides, and to remove oxides we need a particular reducing agent. So this thermodynamic principle help us to decide the temperature and choice of reducing agent. Second, it is extraction of metal from ore by using a particular reducing agent, which can predict by some basic concept of thermodynamic. Okay, so this is in thermodynamic. In plus 1 class you studied delta G is equal to delta H minus T delta S, which is the most suitable equation to find out the feasibility, in which we talked about for a spontaneous process the energy change delta G must be always negative. If this will be always negative, it means that this will be positive, and this value will be always positive. डेल्टा जी का उल्टा होगा, ये डेल्टा जी अगर नेगेटिव है तो माइनस आर टी के पॉजिटिव होगा। और क्या होगा इसके आगे, लेट्स सी द कंडीशन। सो फर्स्ट इंपॉर्टेंट कंडीशन इज फॉर एनी रिएक्शन टू अकर द वैल्यू ऑफ डेल्टा जी मस्ट बी नेगेटिव, and when delta G is negative, delta H will also be negative, because delta G is negative, delta H will be negative, and minus T will convert into plus T. So delta S will be plus. So it means that temperature is directly proportional to entropy, that inversely proportional to Gibbs free energy. If reactant and product of two reactions are put together in a system and the net delta G of the two possible reaction is negative, then the overall reaction will occur, reaction between delta G, positive delta G and negative delta G. दो रिएक्शन है जिसमें एक में पॉजिटिव डेल्टा जी है, एक में डेल्टा जी नेगेटिव है, लेकिन डेल्टा जी नेगेटिव लार्ज है, तो नेट डेल्टा जी विल बी आल्सो नेगेटिव. दिस इज the overall conclusion. Now Ellingham diagram is what? It is first used by H.J.T. Ellingham. That's why the name is Ellingham. It is giving a graph. In the graph, it is plotting a graph between Gibbs energy versus temperature, where delta G versus T we need to study. It is a graphical representation showing variation of Gibbs energy with increase of temperature for the formation of oxide. इसमें क्या होता है, जैसे जैसे टेम्परेचर इंक्रीज होता है तो ये स्टेट्स को चेंज कर रहा है, और हमें ये साइन बता रहा है कि यहाँ पर इस टेम्परेचर पर पर्टिकुलर ये मेटल ऑक्साइड जो है वो फ्यूज हो रहा है और ऑक्साइड को रिमूव कर रहा है. ठीक है, सो फॉर दैट पर्पज दिस डायग्राम इज देयर. सो होमवर्क इज व्हाट? यू नीड टू ड्रॉ एलिंगम डायग्राम एंड लर्न लिमिटेशन एंड एप्लीकेशन ऑफ एलिंगम डायग्राम फ्रॉम द गिवन नोट्स. Okay, so this is also very important. So now last definition which you need to study, that is electrometallurgy. You know very well, first thing I told you about the Ellingham diagram, second thing I told you about the electrometallurgy in thermodynamic principle process. अगर नहीं पता तो थोड़ा सा पीछे वीडियो करके आप देख सकते हैं. The process of extraction of metal by electrolysis, the process of extraction of metal by electrolysis of their fused salt. उसके फ्यूज सॉल्ट से इलेक्ट्रोलाइसिस प्रोसेस से अगर मेटल को एक्सट्रैक्ट कर रहे हैं तो उनको इलेक्ट्रोमेटलर्जी बोलते हैं. इट इज द रिडक्शन ऑफ मेटल ऑक्साइड अकर बाय इलेक्ट्रोलाइसिस और बाय एडिंग सम रिड्यूसिंग एग्जांपल लाइक एलिमेंट लाइक एल्युमिनियम, कॉपर. ओके, सो dear student, in this particular video I told you about the extraction of ore, which was most important, calcination, roasting. Question can come, difference between calcination and roasting. Second, Ellingham diagram. Metallurgy, yeah, I can say thermodynamic principle of metallurgy we studied. Some definition we studied, in which we studied pyrometallurgy, in which we studied slag, in which we studied smelting, in which we studied electrometallurgy. So you need to learn all these definitions. Okay, so till my next video, just study this video, because now after this we are not going to send any new video. We are going revision. We are doing revision. So in live class I am doing revision. So focus on those those topic which I have given for term 1 exam. Okay, so all the best for your term 1 exam, and hope so you will perform best. Thank you. Have a nice day.